Speed is one of the most undervalued advantages in life. Not intelligence, not talent. Just moving before everyone else finishes thinking. Yes, my people. Thank you for joining me for another one. I hope you've had a blessed week, man, and all is well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you've been here before, I appreciate your support. Today I want to touch on speed and how it's all undervalued. Overthinking, procrastination. These are all symptoms of lack of speed. We just don't move quick enough. And I think it hinders many of us. It's the Achilles heel for many of us. My speed, since I come out of jail, I don't want to toot my own horn, but I give myself a pat on the back because I have moved with intention and I have most definitely moved with speed. And this is where it will get you. It will get you a video. It will get you 100 videos deep, including shorts on YouTube. That's what speed will get you. I probably got the same, if not more, on TikTok. Speed will get you comfortable very quickly. Repetition and speed will get you comfortable very quickly in any given circumstance. Anything that you decide to put your mind to, whether it's studying, whether it's content creation, whatever it is that you decide to put your mind to, if you're quick to it and you repeat it over and over again, you'll get good at it. And I think that speed, like I said, definitely undervalued. A lot of us fail not because we're incapable, but because we just don't move quick enough. We have to move fast. 100 videos in. That's just speed. I didn't waste any time. I come out of jail January the 12th and I started TikTok the very next day. I've told you guys in my last video, or one of my videos, that if you ever go back to my TikTok and go to my first ever video, I wanted to bury myself in that video. You can see the uncomfortability, how uncomfortable I was speaking on that camera. But through speed and repetition, this is where I am now. I'd say a lot more confident in front of the camera, you know. Less scripted videos. I had to script my videos at the beginning just to get comfortable. And you know what, I might get some backlash for that, because I think my partner was telling me Ashton Hall apparently he's been getting a lot of backlash for scripting his videos, but maybe he could have, do you know what, just because the physique, he might look like he's confident, he might not have been in the beginning. You know, so he had to script his videos to get comfortable, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said in one of my YouTubes about buying the gear, if that's what it takes for you to start, then just do it. You know what I mean? Somebody's always going to have something to say. And for someone like Ashton Hall, many people will have things to say because of how popular he is. But for us, for you and I, there won't be many people that are going to have much to say about your journey in the beginning. You know, and once you reach a certain status, so what if you get backlash for how you started? You've already made it. You're there now. You know what I mean? Makes no difference. But yeah, taking too long is why a lot of us fail. And don't get me wrong, I know planning and, you know, doing things right, seeming perfect, might seem like it's the way to go, but I think I've even mentioned starting messy I have mentioned that in, I think, one of my TikToks. Starting, there ain't nothing wrong with starting messy. Start a mess, but just start. But that requires moving fast. That requires speed. There is no perfect moment, man. I'm telling you that right now. There's no perfect moment. Look at my first video on TikTok and tell me whether that was a perfect moment. I wanted to get swallowed by the camera. That was not a perfect moment, but I started, I progressed, and I gradually got better. Let me know in the comments if you've watched my first TikTok, and let me know what my progression has been like, please. Because people might watch this video and never actually watch my first TikTok, but if you have, then get in the comments, man. Let them know that I looked a mess in the first one, but I look a lot better now. Because I'm saying that, but that's me saying it. It might resonate if somebody else can back me up on this one. You know, like speed creates momentum, man. It doesn't mean that you're reckless, you know. It doesn't mean that you need to be reckless. But it does mean acting before the doubt grows. And that is a killer. Doubt is a killer. And I can tell you from where I've come from, doubt crept in before I started my content creation journey. When I started that TikTok, doubt did creep in. But that first TikTok showed you that that was me fighting that doubt. I just fought it. And I went and I got through. You know, the faster you move, the faster you learn. You adjust and you improve, man. And that's what it's about. That's what a journey is about. A journey is not about starting it perfectly. You start rough and you smooth those edges. You know, momentum is built by action, man. We have to action our plans. And even if we don't have much of a plan, you know, just a rough idea of what you want to do, is the perfect start. Honestly, in my opinion, it's the perfect start. We're rewarded. The world will reward you. The universe will reward you for moving, for taking action. You will not be rewarded for being static, for not taking action. How can you be rewarded for doing nothing? You know what I mean? You can only be rewarded for what you've started and repeating that process. Because I'm telling you, proof is in the pudding. I'm telling you, you will get better. There's no doubt about it. You will get better. Your first 100 videos could be horrible, but you will get better. I can honestly say I don't think it took me 100 videos to get better. I feel like I got better a lot earlier. I got a lot more confident on TikTok very, very early, because you're doing 3-4 videos a day. You can only get better. You can only get better by repeating that process. 3-4 videos a day over the space of, what? Going into my 8th week. Come on. You can only get better. Yeah, so, yeah, you can only correct your direction once you're moving. If you're not moving, then there's nothing to correct, you know? It's all about starting, my people, man. Speed's never the problem. Hesitation is. So let's get intentional. Let's start to value speed. And let's start to live our dreams, man. It's just a paper boy. I'll catch you on the next one. If you've taken anything away from this episode, please, my people, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you, man.